Nothing yet, Jamie? It's going? Alright, then I'm gonna hit this button. Alright. We're recording. Oh my god. The joke is old. Right. We open with our opening cutscene, as is tradition. We see an ocean. On the shore of the ocean, there is there's two obelisks, very Egyptian-looking, straight up, pointed, jutting up out of the ocean shore, just beyond the shoreline. On the shore itself, there's a big white marble ziggurat-looking thing, although it is very old. Most of the limestone is cracked, and what once were sharp edges are now worn down to rounded curves. We transition to inside as a human male that some of you would recognize as Tristan walks down the stairs with a torch, looking at the faded frescoes along the walls. He reaches the bottom and he stops and says, this is interesting. And we see an image on the wall of the same building, but looking new and pristine, with a bunch of elves in supplicated positions facing the water, and two massive tentacles reaching up out of the ocean wrapped around the obelisks. End of cutscene.
So, what type of day was it? What time of day?
Well, it wasn't dusk because it wasn't rolled as.
I know.
Just checking.
However, we are enrolled as now. As I change audio tracks. It is a day or two before your proposed setting sail for Avora's homeland in an attempt to rescue her subjugated people from the tyranny of the Emperor. So, if anybody had any last ditch? Yes, I know you did, because you told me you wanted to. But anyone else can think about what they might want to do before you leave. But we will go to Osbright. And I will, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. You're gonna rain on the parade.
Parades aren't raining.
Uh-oh.
God, he's about to be special paladin. Do it. Just do it.
Alright. Okay.
He's gonna be a paladin.
Right. So you are heading to the do we even have a name for the building? The headquarters of the Order of the Risen Martyr. Because you have requested an audience with Clarice Redgrave. And as you enter the facilities, they are aware of your coming, so they take you to her office. And at the appointed time, you are allowed in. And she's seated behind her desk doing her usual paperwork. And she folds her book aside and looks up and says, Osbright, you wanted to speak with me? Right. Mm-hmm. I had heard rumblings of some disturbances between the Dragonborn youths and the regulars of Roldiz. I assume it has something to do with that. Mm-hmm. And what are your suspicions? Uh-huh. No. It hasn't been that long. It's actually been within the lifetime. Yeah, decades maybe. Of course, that's not how it would logically play out. As you said, if they've been subsisting off free labor for a long time, they're going to need to be shown, not violently, mind you, that their systems are unjust to their own people. But what makes you think this is a trap? Do you think the people that came here are trying to lure other folk back to their island? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. I haven't heard any. I haven't seen any movement as far as the Navy goes. What kind of ship? What kind of operation is this entail? And as far as you know, Jamie, the kid, yeah, they were specifically choosing like a sailing vessel and a non enlisted crew to avoid directly making it a national issue. Yeah, okay. Blessing. Let's see. Hmm. Of course. She hesitates. She does pause. She says, "The bonds of family are as strong or stronger than bonds of duty and loyalty. On the one hand, I can understand your apprehension in not wanting to accompany them. Is that the what I'm but on the other hand, how would you feel if the ship never came home? Or worse, they came home and you found out that they had so failed so utterly that they had been martyred, for lack of a better term. If and this is a completely blind situation, it is perhaps foolish to take a small expedition to a foreign nation, but if the right diplomacy is employed, and if cooler heads prevail, then perhaps this can be just the first we've heard stories. I've seen her. She has worked around the palace before. Then, perhaps it is a good idea that you accompany her to act as a temperament to her stronger urges. I would have it no other way. I think, Osbright, at this point in your career, you are making your own trail. We will, of course, from time to time, seek you for special tasks or whatever your skill set may provide, but you are of a level. What's the wrong term? What would she say? How would she word it? How would she word it? You're growing now. You're feeling out your place in this world. And you're spreading the word of the risen martyr to potentially a whole nother race of people. She doesn't laugh, I do. She says, you're a strong personality, Osbright, and sometimes the younger folk need a bright light to look up to shine their way through the darkness. It'd be like Knight Commander. I don't know how would you announce them? Is there anything I can offer you or assist you with before you go? I'm sure, should it come to it, the cathedral stores may have a few potions of healing for your journey, if you think that would come in handy. Alright, she jots down a little prescription and hands it to you so you can take it to the pharmacy on your way out. And they give you eight bottles of that's how you know it's legit. Yeah, so just put down 8 potions of healing in your party inventory. Mm-hmm. Yes, just the regular ones. Nope. Nope. She says, I wish I could give you more, but fare you well on your journey and keep your head on a swivel. All right. She shakes your hand or does some kind of secret handshake. Anyone else have something they wanted to do before the trip?
Basically, I want to break it gently to the band members that I am quitting.
What?
But I'm going to
Psychic
use
Fish
this.
is not the same without you.
I'm going to use this as my excuse for to going with Avora and this and that, and how it's might be a dangerous mission, and I don't know if I'm going to come back. So you might want to have another lead singer in mind that could possibly be a permanent replacement.
You're a founding member of Psychic Fish, and you've just broken everyone's heart.
Yeah, right? You damaged the band.
I mean, holy crap! Holy crap! It breaks my little demon heart.
Yep.
Like I said, it breaks my little demon heart, but I'm afraid it might have to be done. What if I don't come back?
Yeah, it's alright, man.
Right.
We were getting on fine without you when you were gone anyway.
I figured as much. You guys are so capable.
Yeah. The blonde guy's like, I can sing too, Get out of my way. Get. You're in my way. Get. Alright. So you break up with your band. They're distraught and heartbroken.
Indeed. I will try to keep them tears from flowing.
Yeah. Because I know how much you loved Psychic Fish. Alright, anyone else?
Who doesn't love Psychic Fish? I would just meet with the other Dragonborn, see what information they could give me about, like maybe a hand-drawn map or anything like that. Any information that they had that they could give me.
Well, you find out that there are, let's just say that you head to the Dragonborn Enclave and they tell you to speak with Torga,
Okay.
which is the captain of the ship that arrived with all the Dragonborn in the first place, the one that you rescued from those demon guys inside the mountain a while back.
Sure. Yep.
And he is down at the docks helping prep the ship. Because he will be going with you.
Oh, okay.
And as you head down to the dock area, there were a lot of people that recognize you and they guide you toward the ship. It is a fairly good-sized, seaworthy sailing vessel called the Misty Prince. And you are introduced, actually, the captain of the ship is a tallish guy, broad-shouldered, and he holds his hand out and he goes, "You must be Avora.
I am.
This is my ship, the Misty Prince. My name is Eric Vanderkamp. You can call me Mitch."
Weird. Okay. Hello, Mitch.
Come, let me show you my crew. And he takes you aboard the ship. And the ship is... where is it? It is right here, the Misty Prince. Yeah, I know. I couldn't find some good colored one, and I didn't want to use... all right. There's like a good 20 guys climbing around the rigging, prepping it for sail. He introduces you to Dietrich Hunt, his first mate, his bosun, Barilla Stoutbottom, which is a halfling woman, and my quartermaster. I believe you know him, he says, and he points to Torga, Ilber, and Diminox.
Torga, how are you doing?
He says, "Very good. Anxious to be underway and ready to see my home islands again.
I can imagine.
The captain says, yes, I took this job for 2 reasons. Number 1, I've heard of you. It's hard not to. You and your companions have done a lot for the city, and I figured I wanted to be on the right side of history. But also, and he points up into the rigging, and you see a dragonborn hopping around with the other sailors. He says, that's Bosco Sapatra de Spar. And Bosco's been with me for over a year now, and one of the best crewmen I've ever had. If the dragonborn people are even half as good as he is, then they deserve to be rescued.
They do indeed.
Woohoo! A whole crew of dragonborn. I love it.
No, it's just the one. Well, 2.
The one in
Amanda. Yeah.
One,
Yes, but eventually.
are any of the other party members here yet, or just me?
No, it's just you for now. He introduces you to the surgeon and the cook. Cook's a big old half-orc guy named Bungo. Not super smart, but he cooks pretty well. And there are 14 other... Nope, he's not a duck. And there are 14 other crew members, and only 9 are human. 2 half-orcs, a half-elf, and 1 tiefling.
Alright.
I named them all.
Third. I will forget them, so don't tell me.
Yes, that's why I'm not going to name them all.
Perfect.
But I figured when somebody goes, which one's this guy? I can say, oh, that's Polo. Well, that's Lyle. Yes. The morale rating is what they add to their attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks. Certain events will cause it to go down or go up. It can vary anywhere from +10 to -10. If it gets down toward the minuses, get ready for mutiny.
Oh god. Some of us are likable, Osprey. So at this point, how long is it until I'm gonna take off?
We could leave in the morning tide.
Alright, well let me get the rest of my group together.
The Crown has given us enough supplies for 2 months. Torga assures me that it shouldn't take that long. Torga just nods. Make an insight check. Make an insight check.
Yeah. I know how to play D&D. I got this.
Oh, look at all this chat stuff I've missed. Oh, I see.
Insight.
Alright, good job. Everyone seems more than happy and excited to get underway.
Great. Not suspicious of all things.
No.
I'm gonna... So... The... I'm gonna talk to Torga and ask how long they think that we will be... Torga is a male?
Yes.
Okay. How long he thinks we will be, like, how far do we have to travel once we get to the island? And, like, how long does it take to get to the island? Or the...
It says the island chain, our home nation is about, I would say, a month and a half voyage.
To get there?
To get there, yes.
Okay, so we should probably have more than 2 months supplies.
Well, the cargo holds are only so large. When you have 20 crew members, it'll affect our speed if we overload it too much.
Gotcha. Is there...
With luck, we can stop along the way, find an island or 2 to resupply.
Gotcha, okay.
And, Mitch assures me that his crew is competent fishermen, so in the worst case, we could spend a day and just fish.
Refill the stocks.
But it won't handle the fresh water. That may be something that we'd need to find islands or other means of purifying water.
Okay. Well, if there's anything you can think of that we need before we leave, you let me know.
Will do.
And I'm going to talk to the... So Torga is the captain?
He was the captain of the previous Dragonborn ship. He's acting quartermaster for this ship.
Gotcha. So I'm going to talk to the captain of this ship and basically tell him that if there's anything additional that he thinks we may need, to let me know, and I'll get it before we take off.
All right. He more than assures you that the Crown has done a very good job of taking care of the ship and making sure it's in tip-top shape, which is the third reason he took the job.
Yeah.
But he's anxious to get underway. So if you could just gather everyone and be here first light, we can set off with the tide.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we will see you in the morning.
All right. He turns around and starts continuing to bark orders to his crew.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? Well, then I'm going to actively ask Chris, since he isn't volunteering. You have a book that needs signatures.
Oh, shit.
Oh, me?
Yeah. So if you want to do that before you leave.
Right, I believe I said I want to get listed it in my thing.
How many can you do?
4.
4.
Orphan dad guy, forget his name.
Right.
Yeah,
that
right.
would be Castor Glenfellow, and he's more than happy to sign his name. He doesn't even ask you what he's signing. He says, anything for you, William. You're always one of my 7 favorites.
Well, and I can get you in contact with all of your favorites from anywhere. Well, actually, I'm gonna ask Albright.
All right. I don't think he has any idea what this book is, so you'll have to explain it.
So I got this book. My ghost girl gave it to me. Well, it would let me talk to you. You know, that invisible ghost spirit girl who gave me my powers of healing and goodness?
Way to mention that healing and goodness. You're on a roll. Go.
I like the healing and goodness, yeah.
Well, they aren't telling me to do something, just providing something, so I might as well use it. I mean, why not? No. Should I?
Yeah.
Fine.
Apparently, he didn't explain it the right
I
way.
like how we didn't even tell you what it does.
I guess we won't get your guidance then. Unfortunately.
You'll just have to speak to him manually.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could do that, but if we ever get separated. Okay, well, I'll go talk to Nevaeh then.
All right. She's easy to find.
Hey, sister, want to sign this book? Give me an autograph? It'll let me talk to you from afar.
That's like any distance, right? It's effectively the sending spell.
Yes.
All right, he's talking to you, EJ. Thank you.
So can I read the book, or does he actually tell me that it's a communication type?
The book has rituals in it, which I don't think you can. I don't know if you can cast rituals or not. I think you can actually.
I can. I just don't have any.
And then he's got like this back page, and it just says, I don't know, says something weird. And he just has your orphan daddy's name on it. Yep. Yep. Not that you're aware of. Not by the way he's described it. The normal. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Well, in the last century or so, the gods have ceased to have names because there was a big change up a century ago, and the three named gods kind of became less important, and the ideologies of the faiths became more important. And saints and people from old became like a focus point of worship, but they weren't necessarily the god that controls it. Like Shayagil isn't a god, but the order still proclaims, in his name and stuff like that. And because of that, there's power to it. It's the old, the more you worship, the more power you get theory that D&D has always covered. Right. And so the gods are more referenced in title form and not names anymore. So it's unclear where he's getting it from, besides that he has a little ghost girl that seems to have helped at a couple of points.
Well, right. We also need to remember, from what I understand, she has never put him in harm's way either, and we have always been there with him when she's been leading him.
Mm-hmm.
So I compare his book to, say, my sending spell. Is this easier?
It's not a spell. He just wants your name in the book.
Right, but he can communicate with me from far away.
Yes, I can write in the book then, and then you get a mental message like the sending spell and can respond.
Yeah. It's like a text message.
It'll show your response in my book then.
Yeah.
Then yes, I'll sign it.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. So that's 2.
I should add my ghost girl does seem to have some interest in the beloved daughter, if I remember right, but it hasn't really explained.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last person was going to be my church elder at the Church of the Beloved.
Yeah, the one that taught you healing and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he will, with a little explanation, he will sign it, making sure that there's no form on the front or back that signs away his future property or anything like that.
Or soul.
His soul. Yeah, he's looking for invisible ink or whatever, but he mostly trusts you and he'll sign it. That's 3. Do you leave the last one blank, or do you try to get somebody else?
Can't really think of anyone else who... I mean, I would ask Tristan, but he's gone, so...
Yeah.
Can you remove names and put new ones in later?
Yeah, you can.
Well, it might be good to keep one blank in case you need a contact once we get there. So, I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
Besides, you can always be the pestering little brother and continue to ask Osprey.
Or I could get the captain or someone on the ship.
Or even someone on the island, so that we can communicate with them later if this all goes well.
Yeah.
If we need the ship to pick us up on the opposite end of the island or something and can't get to him to tell him, that would be super useful.
But yeah, I'll handle that when we get to it.
Okay.
I'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
Fireball!
Yeah. Alright.
Just make sure they're not on the bridge.
So, in the morning, well, I assume Avora gathers everyone up that night, or lets you know what the plan is the night before. Just making sure Osric doesn't have something he wants to do, Vanderbilt doesn't have something he wants to do. You guys are good?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to hop aboard and off you go?
How is the ship's? What kind of accommodations do I have for the lizard?
It's gonna have to sun itself on the deck. Or you can go below decks with it.
It's not like airline crates or something.
Right. Can they shape change the spirits of nature? I can't remember if you can resummon it as like a seagoing creature or something.
I don't think. I'm not sure you're supposed to be able to do that.
Okay.
I think you're supposed to pick like one of the
terrain
3 or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, but yeah, you can bring him aboard. They won't argue too much. A giant lizard.
Hey, lizard.
I didn't put him on the map. Let's see.
How dare you leave Vanderbilt without his lizard?
Yeah.
How dare you?
We get Osric's bat. Okay. Okay.
Overachiever!
Yeah. You get down to the ship, and the men are all already up there getting it set up. The captain's sitting on the stairwell. He's like just kind of perched right here on the stairs. As you walk up the gangplank, he kind of says, "You're don't tell me. I know this one. Osbrick, right? Was it?" No, I said Osbrick, but yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They have fused.
Okay. And then the rest of the group shows up later on that, just before sunup, and you're all greeted. And yeah, I don't have private quarters for everyone. I hope you understand. It's a large crew, and there's only so many berths, so everyone just kind of grabs an available hammock. We've got a few lock boxes for valuables if you need them, but no one's going to steal anything on my ship.
Good. It would not go well for them if they did.
That's what I would think. My crew are not fighters, they're sailors. If there's any fighting to be done, that's on you folks.
I like it.
Sometimes we do it amongst ourselves. Or please, not aboard my ship. Right.
No, my fighting tends to be Bernie, so we'll try to not do
Did
that.
someone say Bernie?
I'm sure he's in a crate down there.
I don't have him dragged into this game yet, but I could do it.
Captain goes into a rant that he voted for him.
I don't know if Amanda's seen that token yet.
I have not.
I have a Bernie in the mask with gloves token.
Great.
I was hiding him in maps for a little while.
Oh wow.
Father Bernard, yep.
Father Bernard.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty sure he's the one that resurrected me.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Because he believes in free healthcare.
Yes.
I like it.
All right. So let's fade away on the Waterkeep music, and we will instead Find a sailing music. Ooh, that might be a little loud. Let's turn it down.
I haven't figured out why yet, but I still don't get any of the music coming through.
Do you have your volume all the way up?
I didn't need it.
If you go to the settings and crank the master volume all the way up.
Yeah.
Then I don't know why. It's mostly not music, it's just the sounds of ships, anyway.
It's fine.
Yeah. It was like light ambient music playing. So the ship glides out of harbor with nary much more than the creaking of timbers and the fluttering of sails. The crew is relatively quiet because they're still close to the city. But as they get further away from Roldes, they begin to start sea shanty type sing-songy stuff because it helps with the pacing of the rope and the rigging and things. And you see Mitch talking to Torgo on the deck quite a bit. They seem pretty jovial and friendly with each other. And the ship is turned due west. We'll go to this map here. Although it doesn't really cover much of the ocean. You head, let's see, set out this way, and then you're heading this way. See my arrows? Arrow, that way.
We're heading east.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, if you go west, you're going to just go inland and get trapped.
And
Yeah.
crash.
Right. That would be bad.
Well, we have an airship.
No, you don't.
Wrong game.
Wrong game. Yeah, he does that sometimes. For the first week, it is just a relative, straight up sailing, nothing unusual. I would like everyone to make me a Constitution save.
Nice.
See how you're doing with sea legs. Ooh. Osric doesn't.
Not feeling so.
Osric doesn't do so well. He's a little on the green side.
Again. Well, I guess Vanral was green last time.
Wow. All right. So yeah, everybody does great
Damn.
except Osric.
Room for me.
Did you roll for Gareth?
Oh yeah, no. So we're gonna say she's sick. She's not here, so she's not feeling good.
That's mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be like, what? Osborne. You. Oh God.
Oh,
That's
is this
probably
some
gonna make
kind
me
of
vomit.
thing? Hey, how's it going, William?
Is this a new game we're playing?
Who's he saying that to?
I have no idea.
Both of you.
I don't know. I mean, who are you talking to?
Well, I'm talking to William, but I thought
Why
that
would
was
the-
you.
Why would the captain think that?
Told you.
Oh,
Rick.
Yeah, he called you
Yeah,
Osric.
bother correcting
He was like,
awesome brick. That's not even. That's like a.
oh yeah, yeah.
So I guess I'm Osprey for this trip.
I guess so. So about 8 days out, you're still feeling ill. It's going to take you another week I'll have another con save to see if you shake it.
Don't do this. Don't do that.
But on day 8 of your voyage, you are way out to sea. And the captain comments that, well, the mood on the ship is a little somber, and the captain mentions that none of them have been this far east before, because to the best of their knowledge, there is nothing this far east. But Torgo's like, no, we'll be fine. Trust me. He's the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
No. That guy's still back in Roldes.
He is the one that was captaining the ship that brought them to Robles.
Right. Before it got wasted by something at the ocean and their sails got ripped off and they were drifting for a year at the mercy of the currents.
Yes.
It's early in the morning on day 8 when the lookout in the crow's nest shouts out, something on the horizon.
Very specific, thank you.
Something.
Land? Boat? Spiegel? What?
I take a look at the horizon.
Air?
He comes down. He like comes down the ladder really quick, and he heads over to the captain and he says something. Make a perception roll if you want to listen in.
Wow.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow.
You're nothing.
Well, Vanderl and Osric and can overhear him say, "Captain, I don't know what it is, but it's huge and I think it's flying. Does it look like a threat? I don't know, Captain. Should we change course? Nah, steady on. We'll see what it is." And for another hour, he goes back up and he's a little nervous, but for another hour, no one else can really see what he mentioned, because it must be over the horizon and he's on top of the crow's nest. But eventually, a mass appears on the horizon, and over the course of the next 5 or 6 hours, it gets larger, and rather quickly you notice that it's not. It looks at first it looks like an island as it creeps up over the horizon, but then it continues to go up until it's way up in the sky. And as you get closer to it, you see circling around it what look like griffins with mounted riders, as a hunk of land just kind of glides past you toward the north.
Huh.
Captain's watching it, and
The griffins are flying around it. Does it?
yeah, like a perimeter watch.
Okay, so they're not like attached to it by rope.
No,
They're not
nope,
carrying it.
nope. They're like just flying around it.
And this is an uncharted area?
Yes. Make a history check.
Ooh, I have that. It's Atlantis.
Alright, Vora reasonably has no clue.
I know nothing about anything. Why are we here?
Alright. So, Osric and William have heard references to the Sky Elves before. But that's about it. You heard a mention of them as a species, but nothing more than that. Vanderl and Nevea remember specifically in their history lesson classes about the elven city that used to once be chained or tethered. Chained is a too demanding word. Tethered to the ground north of where Roldes stands now, But during the Second Great War of the Races, it was cut free and set adrift for centuries until only about 100 years ago it was reclaimed, and the Sky Elves have been just kind of touring the planet, just letting the winds take them and glide around, but they have reclaimed their home island. And Vanwell, you actually remember, oh yeah, I saw that tether block just a couple days ago, or a month ago. Because that was where Jado and Halan met up.
Oh, look!
The big,
Sky Elves.
yeah, you can even see the little bit of chain hanging down from underneath the island that you saw the other end of. They,
That
you
sounds
see,
fun.
yeah, you see a couple of the people on the Griffins point down at the ship, but otherwise they don't seem to take notice of or care much about your sailing overhead.
I waved to them.
All right.
Yeah, likewise.
You see one of them wave back, but they're so high up you can't really read facial expressions or anything. Osric, I need another Constitution save. See if you can get your sea legs. All right, now there you go. Took you a week, but you come around.
Jesus.
And not a minute too soon.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right. Let me see if fade out actually works. All right. That's a little loud. On the morning of day 10, if you guys have any conversations you want to have with people or whatever, you're more than welcome to. But on the morning of day 10, there is an ominous grayness overcast to the sky. And the captain is standing there with his hands on the the foredeck up here, just looking out. He says, "Looks like we're gonna have a bit of rough weather today." He says to his bosun over here, the halfling stout bottom. He says, "You might want to bring in the rigging, make it tight, drop the sails to half. We're gonna have to ride this one out, I think." She's like, "Aye, aye, sir." The rest of you who aren't really sailors notice that the crewmen are definitely doing something different to the rigging. They're bringing it in so there's less ropes around. They're batting down the hatches, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain calls the seven of you for a little huddle. And he basically he just basically says, "All right, it looks like we've got a heavy storm rolling in."
Uh-oh.
Yeah. If you are even remotely prone to seasickness, you might want to get below decks.
Alright, see ya.
Otherwise, you should lash yourself to something. If you think you can be of help, then by all means. If you have any skills with carpentry, if you are able to...
I do.
Oh, well, perfect then. And we might be able to use you.
I have skills with smith tools. I don't know if that'll help at all.
Because I sense this is going to be a doozy of a storm. So bad we're going to have to take some test rolls from this book I've got.
I can play a jaunty tune.
Salt March?
I feel like this whole
Yes.
trip.
Oh, yes. Well, no, I'm testing out some of these rules because they're interesting.
Well, no, but yes.
Storm at sea. All right.
I am
And
going to take some rope and tie myself to something sturdy, like
look how Osmar's way down in the cargo hold. He's like, "Get me away!"
He's like, I'll be down here being unhelpful.
All right, this is where the crew morale comes into play.
I'll put the lizard downstairs.
Why do you say that passively?
Fuck you! I am going to. Yes, I'm going to tie someone very strong, and then be prepared to tie it around my waist.
Okay.
William is trying to play a jaunty tune, but
Yeah, it's hard to play
so
anything
nervous,
over this.
forgot to tune his viol.
So the waves start really getting violent. Like the ship is starting to lurch to the left and the right.
Push William below deck.
Okay. Wow, yeah, I just see your vial roll. I was on a different tab.
I'm definitely pushing William.
Now
below
that's...
deck.
Ryan, you're still on the deck there?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because this... So these two here, this one and this one, the middle is technically the same level. It's just that this is on an upper level and this is an upper level, so it's covering these rooms.
Oh, I see. So I want to go
And then-
down here.
and fire takes you into the hole. No!
Push William. William, go down.
Too? I thought Avora was
Smash
the
the
only
vial.
one. Dura.
Alright, well, I have to make some rolls for the ship, for the crew
I
here.
should probably make that roll at a disadvantage, but it wouldn't matter. Can't get any lower than that.
Whoa!
Oh, I will.
Well, I bet I could get lower.
That's what she said?
Yeah, because you don't have pluses like he does.
Alright, so the captain
If I had
up
left.
to 19.
Oh,
I will start casting that since I can.
Water breathing.
Just in case.
Are you on deck, Avora?
I am, yeah.
Alright. The bosun, the first mate comes over to you, and he's like, "Look, I need your help. I need you to I'm going to tell you what to say, and I need you to get these crew back in line. I need you to make me an intimidation check."
Oh, that I can do. This. Let's see. Alright.
Oh, look at that. Alright. So there are 5 tests that need to be done during a storm. They're normally done by the crew, but I'm letting the party do some of the tests because the more successes versus failures you get results in how much damage the ship may take by the end of the storm. So the bosun grabs his hammer and his nails and a couple boards and starts heading below decks to check for where the ship needs to be shored up. So there is a carpenter's tools test that needs to be made for this storm. Now, if Osbright thinks he can do better, this would be your chance to prove it, because I'm going to make a strength test. It's going to require a strength carpenter's tools test.
Who has carpenter's tools?
Yep. Yeah, that's basically what the bosun's doing. You're going to start doing that anyway? Alright, I'll have you do that instead.
I also have wood carpet.
Strength. $13. Alright. Okay. Actually, I do have a roll for you, Vanro.
Hello.
I need a nature check, as the quartermaster is trying, or the Dragonborn quartermaster is trying to maintain north, for all intents and purposes. But I will allow you to make that instead. All right, you made it. Okay, and I make one general roll for the crew for their overall morale, which is going to be a fail. Okay.
Oh, balls. I don't know why my intimidation didn't help.
Okay. Oh, you did roll, didn't it? Yeah, you got a 22.
I know, I was joking.
No. The 22 was a success. The nature was a success. The carpentry tools one failed best by 2.
Oh.
The captain's piloting of the ship was a success, and the crew's overall morale roll was a fail. So 3 successes, 2 fails.
It's a success, right?
The storm is rough. The crew is shouting. William almost loses his viol over the side of the ship as he starts to play, and then a surge wave pushes the ship almost at a 45-degree angle, and he tumbles and lets go of it, and it slides away from him, but it comes to a stop right here at the railing, and he's able to grab it before the next jolt of ship pitches it off to the side. A few times a wall of water just comes right at the ship and it plows through bow first, and there's creaking all throughout the ship. A board comes loose in the lower decks, but Osbright and the bosun quickly hammer a patch together to keep it from getting too bad and slap some pitch down there. The storm lasts for 12 hours. It's maddening, and everybody make a constitution check. Alright.
Damn it.
Osric's not good with saves tonight.
No.
Is it a constitution check or a constitution save?
Save. Sorry, I don't know why I said check. I meant save.
Oh no!
Alright.
Oh no!
When the storm finally dies down, everybody is exhausted, but only Osbright, Osric, and Evora actually suffer a level of exhaustion.
Oh goddamn!
I know there's probably no way to let my voice carry if I stay in one part of the ship, so I'm going to walk around the deck of the ship and I'm going to start singing to see if I can bolster spirits.
Yeah. Is there a place for exhaustion?
In the settings of the character sheet, there's an option to turn on exhaustion tracking.
Oh, okay. Where is it?
It's basically disadvantage to all ability checks. Not attack rolls or saving throws or anything like that, just ability checks.
Yeah, I was just trying to find where to turn it on.
The storm finally clears. You can see it behind you. You can still see the thunder, and you can see the lightning. You can hear the thunder as the storm continues off to the south. Turn that down a little bit. But the sea itself becomes very calm. Like all the wind got taken by the storm. And the sailors, they didn't suffer a morale penalty for the storm. If everybody had succeeded, if it was 5 successes, then the crew's morality score goes up by a D4.
Oh.
Because they kicked ass and they feel brave and great.
Right.
But it takes the better part of a day before any kind of a breeze starts rolling in. It's just as the sun is going down that the sails fully billow out with wind, and there's a lurch as the ship finally gets a good push forward again. But as the night falls and the sky darkens, a thick fog starts to roll in.
Ravenloft.
And the captain
Go around!
and the captain calls the sailors to go to half mast, slow down. I want full lanterns front of the ship, and the front of the ship is illuminated with bullseye lanterns to try to see where they're going. And the lookout calls out directions, and there's a the fog gets thick, like 15-foot visibility.
Like cotton candy.
Yeah, like it's really thick, and the quartermaster, the Torga, goes up to the captain. He's like, "Captain, I recommend we maybe slow down and wait out this fog." And the captain's like, "I know my way around the sea, Torga. Thanks for your advice, but we're gonna keep moving." I trust my men. And just as he says that, there's a shout from the crow's nest. He's like, Captain Rock ahead! And the captain shouts, drop anchor, I'll stop! Go. Oh, there it is. The fog just kind of begins to swirl in around the ship. And I don't know if you can see the rock up ahead.
I can't.
No.
Hold on.
I should have put a bullseye lantern on here. Let's see if I can do...
Is it slightly to the... Well,
There are actually rocks all around you. But because of the light, it was difficult for them to see. So I'm going to take this torch.
That's true.
Oh, that's off of the boat.
Oops. Let's see. I'm on the wrong layer. So I'm going to go to this layer, and I'm going to grab this torch. And I'm going to...
Yeah, I can see that.
What was that?
What
was that?
I'm going to double shift. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to... I want to make this directional light. I want it to be... Total size of the light. I don't know how that works. What does that do? Okay. I see. And then I'll do that.
Oh, weird.
I'll put it there.
Looks like an odd plate. Okay.
And I think I can
just
make
see
it
the
longer.
edge of the rocks because of my dark vision.
Do that. Is that more? No, that's just wider. That's not longer. Alright, I'm getting it. I'm figuring this out. How about that? Is that better?
There we go.
A big beacon out in the front?
Yeah.
Alright. Yep, so you can see that there's a rock right here. Actually, I can bring the ship forward a little bit more.
This one. And a little bit of... Yeah.
I'm gonna move the whole ship forward. There. Better?
Yeah.
See all these rocks in the water? So the ship comes to a stop. There's a thick fog. The light's actually just making the area white more than really helping. You can just see looming shapes in the fog. And as you're looking out toward the rocks and trying to see them, something else begins to glow in the distance of the smoke and the fog. You hear rhythmic drumming, you hear ghostly chanting, and a greenish glow from the northeast of you. The captain is visibly panicked. He's like, men, tie down the sails, blah blah blah, proper sailor language, tighten the mizzen mast, and get below decks! Everyone, below decks!
Bye.
And he turns to Avora. He says, except for you, this is where you earn your job. Or this is where you show your true colors as a champion.
Okay.
I'm not getting my men killed for this expedition, so defend our ship, and we'll get you there in one piece. And as he says that, from the fog, you see an eerie, green, illuminated ship with a whole bunch of jeering...
Yeah. It's a ghost ship.
Skeletons on the deck.
Oh, damn it.
Ghost pirates.
Ghost pirates. And I don't think that's all of them, because they're on a different layer all of a sudden.
I don't see anything, so.
There it is.
Yes.
Before we hop directly into combat,
Mm-hmm.
cool if I run and grab a burger?
Yeah, run and grab a burger.
Unacceptable.
I'm trying to figure out why the rest of my... There they are.
God, there's so many.
There they are. There are so many of them. As every one of these sailor types jump down below decks and the captain with them, he says, "Good luck."
I have a comment. I have forgotten how to play this game.
Already?
No. Yes. No. But yes.
Ah, you ran this game. No.
Yes.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I not.
Alright, you might as well roll your initiatives.
What did you say about me? No. I don't know. Oh yeah, also I would like to rage.
Oh, wait till they get here.
Fine.
You'll lose the rage if you rage too early and nothing hits you and you don't attack anything.
I can't wait till I have relentless rage.
Yeah, don't do premature raging.
Don't you tell me what to do with my rage.
Alright then, do premature raging. If you want to.
No.
I thought smoking causes premature aging.
I think that causes premature death.
That too.
Okay then, don't smoke. Use smokeless tobacco. So you rage at the right time.
I can roll Vanderill's initiative just so that we can start it. Let's see. Okay. Did that put him on there? It did not. Oh, I didn't select his token. Of course it didn't put him on there. It's like I'm
I
a
didn't select
new...
my token either, damn it. Rolled a 27.
Me either, and I rolled a 17.
I can't select my... Oh, because I'm on the wrong tool, dummy.
Right?
Got it.
And of course Vandal goes first with the way I rolled. Alright, I'm gonna take a bathroom break then real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. The new one's 11.
What did you roll before?
What I already
17.
wrote before.
17?
Change it. You can change yourself.
I was already
I
got a
can?
27. Holy crap.
Yep. I get a +8.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a
you
19.
nasty.
Lord, a +8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nevaeh's not even on there, so I will do that.
I have some kind of a feat that lets me add
Yes,
like
it's
my
at the bottom.
intelligence bonus.
What did you say you got originally, AJ?
17.
17.
Bottom right.
Alright. Everybody else has rolled, right?
Oh, I'm
Alright.
guessing we don't actually have these ship weapons.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Not that you know how to fire, anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick pause for a bio break.
Don't forget to roll for Dura.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, she's not technically contributing because she's not here.
Oh, she's still sick. Yes.
She's still sick, yep. Alright, quick bio.
Fire is all I know how to do. And healing.
Is Chris back with his burger yet?
Yes, I am.
All right, because you're first, I rolled initiative for you. That's how you know that I rolled, because you're first. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, you're right. Let me descending
And then
it.
I rolled my own initiative.
Oh, then you rolled even better. All right. Well, that works too.
Wow.
All right,
It's
so Osric,
critical.
right?
All right. I want to cast Snowlock Snowball Swarm on this square.
All right. How many squares does it hit?
It hits him and the 4 that are near him.
Okay.
The 4 guys that are near him.
What do I have to
5-foot
roll?
radius sphere. Dexterity save.
I like how they're all facing the wrong way, because when I put them on the ship, it was not upside down.
Oh, wow.
All right. Let's see. We'll start with that guy. What kind of damage is it?
Cold.
Cold. All right. Well, you see that the captain standing behind the wheel seems to be bluish and very transparent.
Mm-hmm.
But he will make a dex save and he will fail. All right. Very good.
You can see your rose.
Yeah, I see that now. Well,
I didn't know if you wanted to or not.
I can't change that from here. Yeah, I need to do the same thing I did with Nate's game and make it whisper all. Oh well, we're gonna roll with it. So he takes 13. Wow. All right, you kill one skeleton. Let me make sure that they're not one of those things that gets to re-roll if they, stop at 1 hit point or whatever. Oh, nice.
Take that zombies.
Maybe I should have used a different bad guy. Damn. Too late now. Holy bad rolls on all these guys. Oops.
All right.
Goes this way.
I hope
All right.
no vampires on there.
All right.
Would anyone else like a turn?
You said the blue guy is this guy in the back here?
Yep.
Yeah. The captain.
Alright, I'm gonna use my longbow.
Okay.
Twang.
Is it a magic longbow or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. So the arrow streaks toward the ghost and seems to hit it, but it doesn't do as much damage as you would have hoped. Seems to partially pass right through him, tearing little wisps of etherealness away with it as it tears through. Do you have a bonus action or a move?
No.
All right. This skeleton is going to shoot at... Oh, Vanriel, you're the closest. He's going to fire a short bow at you, hitting AC 10, which is a miss. Then the one back here, what's the range on a short bow? She's below deck. Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, so the one I'm on now, this one is going to shoot Vanriel as well. Short bow, it's AC 6. Wow, I'm rolling terrible tonight. William.
Okay. So,
Flaming
you knew it was
spear.
coming.
Yep, guess what? Nothing. Alright, where are you putting it?
That's what she said.
Okay, alright. I guess I'm putting it there as the fire.
Okay.
No. Okay, that square, that diagonal square.
Alright. These guys are not technically in squares. Now they are. So where do you want it based on where they are in squares?
Okay.
Right there?
So it's the squares of the actual map, not the ship. Okay.
Right.
Okay, and is this one adjacent or?
No, he's outside range.
Okay. In that case, actually, I think I'll put it here.
Okay.
Okay, and I guess use my bonus action to ram this lower right one with it.
Okay. He has to make a DC 15 dex save. He makes it. So he takes no damage, right?
I think it's half.
Half. Is it half for fire? Oh, you did a higher cast, so 7, so he takes that. Alright. And that's it, right? Unless you're gonna move.
Yep, that's it for me.
Alright. This guy back here is gonna shoot at Nevaeh because why not? AC 13 is a miss. Nevaeh, your turn.
Well, first off, we can do this.
Mantle of Inspiration. Alright. It's a bonus action. Everybody, or what? The number of creatures equal to your charisma modifier,
5.
which is 5. So 5 people get 5 temporary hit points.
8 on 5th level.
Oh, 8. Okay. Everybody but 1. Who doesn't get it?
I don't.
Don't give it to me.
True, but I don't need it either.
Well, it's within 60 feet of you, so I think Osbright might be out of range anyway, right? Yeah. So you can just give it to the 6 up front. Or
I'm gonna put it in the red.
5 up front. Yeah. Alright, this skeleton wants to move away from the fire. He's gonna move over to here. And then he's gonna I'm gonna make an intelligence check to see if he knows where that came from. Oh, he did. So he's gonna shoot at William.
Oh no.
AC 8 is a miss. Avora.
Look at what it says here, though. When a creature gains these temporary hit points, it can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Right, I don't think anybody really needs to move at this point.
Unless, of course, William wants to move out of the way.
Well, there's nothing to move out of the way of.
Okay.
No, because he hasn't been attacked yet. So I have a question. I would like to move the other boat because there's nothing I can do right here.
Right.
Is there any?
It is technically closing range. It's just at the end of the round I'm going to move the boat.
Okay. Yeah, but then I want to use that movement. Right, but I want to use that movement. But I want to use that movement she just gave us and use my action.
Well, how far can you jump? I think you can jump a distance equal to your strength score in feet.
Well, then I can...
Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet before the jump. So, what's your strength?
18.
Okay, so the most you could jump is 18 feet with a running long jump.
So I would make it almost there.
Yeah, you'd be in the water.
So if I can move... That's what I'm asking, are there any ladders or ropes on the side of the boat to get up?
Yeah, it looks like there are.
But it's going to be close. The boats are moving.
That would be your action, because you'd be moving to do the long jump, and then you'd be using your action to climb onto the boat.
Okay, well, I'm going to move right here and hold my action to...
Till it's close enough?
Jump, until it's close enough. Can I jump and then still have my action?
Yeah, I will interrupt the boat's movement to allow you to take the rest of your action.
Thank you. That would be ideal, thanks.
Alright. This skeleton is gonna shoot at Vanro. I'm on the wrong tab. AC 21.
Oh.
7 piercing to Vanro. And the skeleton in the bow is going to shoot at Avora because she came running, or is in the act of running toward the ship. AC 13, I believe, is a miss.
Yes.
And then the ghost. All right, so that's none of you yet.
When I leap, is that my full move action? Or do I get more movement besides just the leap?
That'll be the rest of your movement action.
Okay.
So, Ghost is going to do nothing yet. It's piloting the ship. This skeleton here. It's only when he ends his turn next to the fire, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so he's going to move away. Whoops. On the ship, please. There we go. And fire. Intelligence check. Alright, he's not going to fire at William. He's going to fire at Venro. Ooh, and he hits for 3 piercing. And then the one in the front is... They're just shooting at Venro because he's the one who fired an arrow and... Oh! Crit on Venro for 8. Really?
Yeah, you have temporary hit points.
Yeah, they should go for... I think he took those away, right? No?
No.
Oh yeah, so the 8 will automatically just go away right there.
It'd just be a 3. Oh no, it'd be 8, yeah.
I took the
Alright.
3 first.
And then
forced
this guy is gonna shoot at Nevea, I've decided. AC 23 for 4 piercing. And it's Osbright's turn. EJ, you took 4. Okay.
I know.
It might not be updating. There we go.
Oh Lord,
Ooh, bless.
hand grenade, but with it thou shalt blow thy enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Messy.
Wow.
All right.
Blast! Oh, use.
The little bless symbol.
What's the blast symbol?
Who did you bless? Oh, okay. Got it.
What the blast?
Right. All right.
Okie doke.
Turn all these skeletons up right there. All right, so the next skeleton, the last skeleton, this guy back here, is going to shoot at William as well. And miss. And then the ship is going to move. And at this moment here, Avora can leap to the other side if you want. I'll bring it even closer. Ah, they fell off. Alright, let's grab it again and move it the way I'm supposed to. There we go. Alright, Avora, you can finish your turn.
Oh, yes. 18 feet, you said?
18 feet. You can be on the ship, basically. Whoops, that's
Well, yeah. Whoa, you've broken everything.
Yeah.
Extra ship.
Like how
Trying
it
to put it straight. Oops. Get back on there. No.
What's happening?
I'm trying to put the ship right up next to you like it wants to be.
Sure. You let me know when you're done.
There we go. Okay, now be on there.
I will. I go here.
Okay.
And then I hit this guy with stuff.
And it's +1.
Oh, I rage and then I do that. Yes.
All right. So rage is a bonus action and destroy this guy. Splat.
I will. Don't I have? I have 2 attacks now, right?
You do if somebody's in range, but I think you've used up all your move.
I can hit this guy because I can hit within 10 feet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hit him a lot.
You did hit him a lot, but not enough.
Sure.
All right, that's you.
Do nothing.
All right, then it's Osric's turn.
Osric's turn. Osric is going to do another snowball swarm.
Okay.
Gonna center it this time right
I'm going to the ghost
here.
when I'm done.
So it'll hit these 3.
Okay.
It's a dex
dex,
save. Yep.
Dex of 15.
Yep.
Yeah. So, oops.
7
What did I
damage.
kill him? It's only 7 damage this time.
You can kill him if you want.
Yeah, now he's not going to be on the initiative order. That's fun. And then this guy takes half. All right. Vanro.
What are the chances of jumping over this guy to land?
Where? Which one? Ping it again. You could land next to him. If I don't think you could land on him or over him. You could land here.
Or because we're on the higher part of the deck, the upper deck.
Yeah, but you're trying to cross a distance and over a guy whose head height is about the height you're on. Yeah.
Is that an athletics check?
No. If it's less than your strength, oh, you don't have a running jump. You just have a standing jump, right?
I might be able to get a running jump there.
You need to move at least 10 feet to get a long jump.
Well, my strength is 0. My
No, your actual strength score is like
11.
10, so you can move 11 feet. Yes, I know it's not realistic. I'd like to see a real human jump as far as I can't jump more than like 3 feet.
These are heroes, though.
Right.
Dark Sun for 3rd edition. We tried running that.
Yeah.
Like we could jump like 30 feet.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you can't clear that distance anyway. Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah. If you did that, then you could jump
Right,
to that
we'll do
side.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that just count as my move action, or do I need to roll to
Yep.
make sure that I don't fall in the water?
That's just your move.
Okay.
Okay. There you are.
Hunter's mark on this guy.
All right. You are going to end your turn next to the fire, so you're going to take fire damage.
Oh, great. So yeah, I'm gonna hit him with
Which I believe is a D6.
both the rapiers.
All right. Well, the 22 is definitely a hit. And that'll finish him off. So,
Yeah.
kill that guy. Now, Chris, roll a D6. Or 2D6, or whatever it was. Because you cast it at a higher level.
Yeah.
Oh, he's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You
sorry.
gotta save, though. You could move.
No, because he already moved. He moved and he took an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so 15 dex save, or take 9 fire damage.
Dex save.
Yep, and you made it. So you take 4 fire damage.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make Chris pay for using his fire spell. Did you move it, Chris? Because it's suddenly the skeleton's next to it. I don't know if it's because I moved the ships around.
I was trying to get it back on a square.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the squares aren't quite right now. Let's see if I can. Nope. Now I'm turning both ships. Nope. Now I'm moving the whole ship. Yeah, it's so much fun trying to do this with layers and layers. Alright, now I should be mostly lined up? Anyway. Okay, so that was Vanro. This skeleton, who is uncomfortably close to a fire, is going to move. Actually, he's going to... Yeah, he's going to move up to here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... 30 feet, so he's going to move to here, and he's going to shoot at Venro because he's on the ship.
That's rude.
AC 21 for 6 piercing.
Yay.
This skeleton is going to move up to Venro and try to use his short sword on him. AC 17.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage. William.
I'd like to move that thing, but
Okay.
General is in trouble.
Bonus action? To move it or no?
It is, but my other thing is a bonus action as well.
Oh, right.
And Cure Wounds is touch, so...
Yeah.
So I will use a bonus action to use my Healing Light on Vanro from here.
Okay.
I think that I'll use 4 dice, so
16 healing. Nice.
And then I will fireball the or firebolt the ghost.
Okay.
Ooh, it's the boss.
Firebolt. That is definitely a hit for 10 fire damage. Alright. Nevea.
Alrighty then. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to cast this.
Morning wind. Blows around you in a 10-foot radius. Deafens you and other creatures in its area. Extinguishes flames. Range attacks of disadvantage. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to extinguish that magical flame, but
No, it won't. It's just it just creates a wind that basically arrows can't shoot through.
right. So they can't really shoot at me without going through the warding wind.
It might affect more than that. Let me put up a radius around you and see if it. Oops. This right here.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping that maybe it'll catch them off guard and they might fall overboard or something, you know. But
10-foot radius, make everybody see it. Blank. Oh. For some reason, it's underneath the ships. All right.
See part of it.
Yeah, I can see where it roughly goes. Okay. You have a bonus action?
No, Venro seems to be okay now, so I don't need to do that bonus action. Or the only bonus action I have.
Alright, that's good. This skeleton here is going to use his move action to leap onto the ship and I grabbed your ship.
And fall right under it! Perfect! Warding wind works!
There he is. And he's going to attack you with a short sword. AC 17. Oh, let me see.
Difficult terrain for creatures other than you.
Alright. Right. You're right. There you go. He's in the water. Here he goes. Thought he could make the jump. All right, Avora.
Not make
Dylan, does he really do that much thinking?
You seem like you got this. So, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Ghost.
Thanks.
Do you need help?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
That's fine. I'm gonna be captain of my own ghost pirate ship.
go. Oh, 11. Oh wait, I forgot to put on advantage because I'm raging. So it's a 19 on that one.
All right, 1 second. You might have to make a saving throw to approach it.
Oh shit! Really? Okay.
I'm trying to see if this is an action or a passive that it has. I think it's an action, so I don't think it counts. So yeah, I think you can get him.
Okay. So it's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
That's the first.
16 damage.
And my second is a 29 to hit.
All right. I see what you're doing here. I get it. You kill the ghost.
And then
If you don't know what's going to hit. 29 to hit?
Nope, it's correct.
You just kind of whip around and slice the ghost in half, and as it bifurcates, its face kind of twists like a what? What?
alright, so I'm back to health.
Okay.
Probably did. So let's see. Where was I
You
here? 1, 2, 3,
All right.
6. Yes, this is part, so I'll attack this one.
You already used all your attack. Wait. How many times can you attack? 4?
Twice with my regular action and then once with my bonus action. The first 2 were 1 action because it was with advantage and I forgot to roll with advantage.
Why was it with advantage?
Because I'm raging? It's advantage with raging, right?
No, it's just a plus 2
No.
to hit.
I don't know how to play this game. I actually only did
I know, right?
that in my defense. I did 18 damage for the ghost.
You still killed it, but you don't have any more actions. Because you rolled more than enough.
21, 22, 25 damage was my first 2 hits.
Yeah.
And then 9 damage is my bonus action. Okay, I come back down here, and I'm ready to help Benril on my next turn. Let's go.
Alright. So
Apparently-
this guy is going to move on. Yeah, he's going to move to here, and he can melee attack Vanro. He can, like this. Well, he can't. You get an 8.
Good. Yes, but also no.
And this one sees his buddy fall off.
I'm not from Canada, and that's rude.
He moves to here and tries to shoot with his bow, which is going to be, is it automatic miss or just a disadvantage?
Attack rolls of ranged weapons have disadvantage if the attack's passed under out of the wind.
So he rolls a 10 and he misses. And then this one back here is going to do the same thing. And he would have crit, but he rolled a 9. And then this one is going to move on Avora. Short sword, AC 17. Does your armor class go up when you rage? I don't think so, right?
What?
Your armor class doesn't go up when you rage?
No.
No. Just my damage, I think. And my damage resistance.
Alright, so you get a... So you take
Advantage on
3
strength
points of
plus.
damage because you have...
Okay.
Because you take half damage.
Yep.
So you take 3 and... Osbright.
This is fine.
No. Do you know how to load it? I would assume it's large enough that it has like a complicated cranking mechanism on the side. You make an intelligence check, and you can. I'll let you figure out how to load it.
Oh, we do have weapons?
They're there. They're just not. I think there's one ballista and one mangonel on a sailing ship. All right, you can piece together how to do it. All right. Right. All right, this. Right. This one's gonna move on Avora. Try to short sword attack her. AC 22 for 7 piercing.
That hits, yeah. Is that 4?
So 4, no 3. Round down. Osric.
I cast Hypnotic Pattern on this square.
Okay.
It'll hit 3 skeletons in the front of the ship and the one in the water.
Oh, okay. Well, he's sinking. You don't need to worry about the one in the water. He's got no buoyancy to him.
Okay.
No muscles at
Go
all.
ahead and link it.
I guess bone floats, but
Oh wait, a 30-foot cube, so that's actually wrong placement. Hold on.
right.
So
He has no
over
fat.
15 feet. Oh. Yeah, so I want to center it on this square, actually.
On which one?
This one.
Okay.
The 30-foot cube.
And it hits those 3.
Those 3, yeah.
So make save.
Wisdom save DC 15.
Wisdom 15. So got 1, 2, and 3. All fails.
Alright. They have a speed of 0 and they're incapacitated.
Oh, okay. I didn't even change the token markers on this one yet. I gotta fix that. Oh, don't get little mugs on them. Alright, are you moving or anything like that?
No, that'll be it.
Alright, Vanro. There are 2 skeletons on you.
All right.
And a fire.
And a fire, yeah.
On this one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack the one in front of him.
We'll call that a hunter's mark, sure. Oh, that's a miss. That's a hit.
Luck of the pitch.
So wait, you attacking the one you marked or no?
Oh, and well,
Okay.
I guess I could hit him technically, but I already said I was attacking the other one.
Alright, so you're attacking this guy.
Oh no, I marked this guy.
Oh, that's the guy you marked. Alright. So I put the mark on the wrong guy. Well, you hit him for 8. Alright. You don't have an... actually, you do. That was your offhand attack. Okay. Are you going to try to move?
Yeah. And just jump over this hole.
You want to jump across the stairs?
Right, and get over here. Would that still be in range?
Yes. You'll take an attack of opportunity from this guy. Assuming you stop here. If you go even further, then you'll take one from both guys.
Oh no, the boat moved.
I know, I see that.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's because it's 2 different tokens on top of each other. Because the token just has the top, it doesn't have the middle part. Are you moving? Are you going to take that move?
No, I guess I'll just take the
Take fire damage?
roll. Yeah.
Alright, make the deck save, and Chris Neer, please roll the fire damage. Alright. Deck save or take 13.
That is the dex saves.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you made it. So you take 6. I lost it in all your other attack rolls. Alright.
Giveth and William taketh away.
This skeleton is incapacitated. This one here is going to attack William with his short sword. AC 16 is a hit for 3 piercing.
You mean Vanra?
I mean Vanil, sorry. I heard Chris say William and I got confused. Yes, but it is William's turn.
Okay, now I will finally move it.
Alright, Pitts, what'd you say?
What damage on that?
3.
Okay. You said that was AC 16.
The fire there.
Yes. So unless your numbers are wrong.
Okay, so which one did you attack? The marked one?
Which one did Chris attack?
Yeah.
He did damage to the one closer to you, yeah.
Okay.
The bottom one.
So my bonus action, I will fire ram that one. So guess I'll.
And what's the action to move it? A move action?
It's a bonus action.
To move it and to ram?
I believe. Let
me see.
Yes. Move up to 30 feet if you ram it into a creature.
Alright, I'm going to assume then that it ends on the skeleton, that it's in its same space.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Never mind then. I'll
just put it back there.
Yeah.
Okay. Other actions or that was just your bonus, right?
Correct. And then I will firebolt this one. So.
Ping it again. I didn't see which one.
The lower.
Okay.
The lower one, yeah.
Okay. AC 13 is a hit for 12 fire damage. You kill it. Okay, you have a concentrated spell, and it is your turn. What?
I do. Can I jump to here?
What's your strength?
8?
No, you can't. Actually, that is... As long as you back up and take a 10-foot run, then yes, I'll let you do it.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
And then I'll just walk around that ship with my wind blowing in skeletons' faces.
Alright, so go ahead and move your token across.
Okay, I'm sorry, that sounded bad.
Yeah, your wind is blowing all over the place, sure. Alright, there you go.
Call you the Windbreaker.
Welcome to the fire.
Yeah, well, he's on the other side. Alright, so no more skeletons shooting into this, or at least not easily. Do you have a regular action? That was your move. You can do a action as long as it's not a spell that breaks concentration.
Right, I mean, if it's another concentration spell, I can't. But...
Right. But if it's like a cantrip that just does damage, you can.
Oh yeah, I can do like a vicious mockery.
Yep, something like that. Well, which one would you like to viciously mock?
How about thisy one?
Alright. DC 16 wisdom save. That is a fail. Alright. He's so sad. He's viciously mocked, and he has disadvantage his next attack roll.
Too bad it's only one creature.
Aurora!
It's 2d4 damage. Actually, I'm 5th level now.
Oh, so roll another d4.
It rolled that.
Oh, it did? Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
It
guess
rolled a 4 and a 2, yep.
Okay.
Roll 20 knows what level you.
Yeah, it knows what level you are.
It knows. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy.
Hey.
This. I don't
know why you're rolling advantage again, but it still hits at 18.
Take 8.
So 16 damage, so you kill that one.
Great, I'm gonna hit this one.
Alright. Yeah, the one with 1 hit point? Yeah, you kill him too.
Cool.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
This one with
Do your
my
bonus.
for not 10 damage.
God.
And then I'm gonna move
The killing machine.
10. That was 10 movement. 10, 20. What's my movement?
30,
So,
I'm guessing.
Pick up the gear then.
All right.
For you.
Hypnotic pattern. Do they get a chance to save on their turns, or are they just laying there now? How long does it last?
Incapacitated for. Let me go back up. A minute. Until
Okay.
each creature, failed save. Well, charmed by the spell. If it takes damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Ah, okay. So in theory, you could, if someone hits it and doesn't kill it in one hit, then it could keep going or get back
Yeah.
up. Got it. Oop, it stopped. I didn't mean you to stop yet, Vikings. Keep playing. Keep playing. All right. So he's done. Osbright. Yeah, it's in the wind, so it's disadvantage. Yeah. Oh. What are you shooting? Crossbow? Oh, the ballista? Let me think, because that's like firing a tank cannon at a human guy who's like 10 feet away from another human guy. Right, but I feel like it doesn't count. Like it's an anti-ship weapon that you're using against a. Yeah, so
Why not? Just take a big ballista side.
right. No, that's what I mean. I think Vanril and Nevea are like in range. Like, oh yeah, he's up on a higher deck. All right. All right. So you roll a d20 with disadvantage, and you add 6 because that's the attack modifier for the ballista. Ooh. All right, so an 8. So you managed to fire it, but you lobbed the bolt straight up into the air. Well, not straight up, but 45-degree angle.
It curves upward.
What do I win?
Who's metagaming now?
That's all right. Osric, you're up.
Well, I think I'm gonna magic missile the closest guy here.
Okay.
4-3-2. That's a 9.
12.
All right. He is no longer incapacitated, although he is prone. Venro.
I'm gonna move through Nevea
Mm-hmm. She'll move. You can go around.
and attack this dude.
Or only.
You have advantage because he's prone, and you are melee next to him.
Well, I'm gonna need that.
There you go.
You kill it.
Yay! Can I move and then take my
Your offhand attack?
hand attack?
Yes, and you get advantage, and if you hit, it's a crit because he's incapacitated. Yep, that's a hit. And I'll just do the 8 and the 4. That'll be your double damage. Which is not quite dead.
Damn.
He's not dead! And he's no longer incapacitated. And it is his turn. He uses move action to stand up. His jaw kind of drops and he makes a little spinal action.
That's not nice.
And then he swings his short sword at you and he hits AC 20 for 3 piercing damage.
Yes, sir.
And it's William's turn.
Okay, well, there's a lot of people in the way. So I will do Sacred Flame, which I don't think is affected by line of sight.
No, because it's a dex save. Which one?
The Van Rolls
Okay.
target.
Is it save for half?
Save for no damage.
Alright, he dies. I don't know if it drops his Flaming Sphere. Is the Flaming Sphere a concentration spell?
Yes.
I don't think Sacred Flame is a concentration
Flame's
spell.
not. No.
Yeah, so it wouldn't break it.
But I will drop the flame anyway, and I will use a bonus action to Healing Light Van Roll for 7.
Alright. And now it's Nevaeh's turn.
See, the fire heals too.
Nope, I guess I'm just going to move over to here.
That's okay. I take care of. It's fine.
Okay. Which one?
You're gonna try and ballista him.
Right there, I guess.
Point blank ballista.
Okay.
It's your new band's name.
What is it?
Point blank ballista.
Yes, point blank ballista.
I think that happened once in A3K.
I think they're opening for Psychic Fish.
No, I heard there was a huge rivalry, big grudge match between those two bands.
Oh yeah. Battle of the Bands.
They were fighting over the same singer.
Are you melee attacking?
Oh yeah.
Well, what were you moved there? What were you gonna do?
I moved there. I guess I was just gonna, let it.
Kick him when he's down?
Yeah.
What me?
It's advantage if you melee attack him. That's
Oh, it
not
is?
advantage.
Okay. All right.
Just roll it again. Don't click advantage. Just roll it again. That'll count as your first one. Alright, that's a hit. And it is 9 damage, so you finish him off.
Oh.
Because it would have been a crit, because he was still incapacitated, so... Alright,
Alright, well, I'm gonna stop concentrating now then.
I'm going to see if this fade out actually works this time. Come on. Fade out music. Fine, don't fade out. I'll just turn it off. Alright. As the... Well, that's the funny thing is, as the final skeleton dies, the ship becomes very quiet. It's still creaky, but you take a time to notice that it's kind of spongy underfoot.
Dry rot.
And it doesn't. Yeah, it's very much a lot of dry rot.
All right, just jump back onto the other one now. Yep.
Okay. The fog continues to linger, and as the sounds of battle stop, the captain and the crew members come out from under the ship.
We have saved you, not fear.
And they say, "Well done, well done." These ghost ships are really annoying.
Does this happen often?
Of them?
When a tragedy befalls a ship, sometimes this occurs, especially in open water.
When a mommy ghost ship and a daddy ghost ship.
Yes, love each other very much. They have baby. Yes,
Baby ghost ship is
that is indeed what happens. But we're going to ride out this fog because we don't know what's going on with the rocks.
Alright.
And
I wonder if the oh wait, never mind. I stopped concentrating.
And then, as the sun begins to come up, when the first rays of the sun blast away the mist, they also seem to disintegrate the ship, the ghost ship.
Ooh.
It just kind of slowly, one layer at a time, it slowly fades away.
Well, if there were any vampires on there, there aren't any anymore.
But as the sun comes up and the ocean becomes crisp and clear, you can see a few hundred feet below you the husk of a ship at the sea floor. And the captain looks over the side and he goes, "Did it look kind of like that one?"
And we all say yes at the same time.
I wonder who she was.
Should I
And he
go
said-
down and see?
And he says, "Do you want to?"
No, do not. I hold the back of William's shirt. Nope.
Oh, but it looks fun.
It does,
The
but
treasure. Souls to lay to rest.
The captain says a prayer to some seagoing god.
okay. You're not helping Osprey.
Why would I want to be an evil undersea god, and how would I be one?
How did you go from putting souls to rest to undersea god?
Okay.
And he still won't give me an autograph.
I think he's aging prematurely.
All right. So the ship gets underway. Anchor is lifted. The ship hasn't sustained any damage.
Morale goes up because we saved them, yes?
Yes. It doesn't really change.
That's rude.
5 is already above average. They're supposed to start at 3.
Oh, a song.
And that was day 15. Oh, no, that was day 11. Because it was the day after the storm.
Mm.
And you have another, almost a week of uneventful travel.
Alright.
So until day 16, a shout goes up from the lower decks. Someone yells, "Fire! Fire! We have a fire on board!"
It wasn't me!
I was gonna holler out, William!
And if anyone goes down to check, one of the sailors knocked a lantern off one of the side posts, and it has flared up in the cargo area. It'd be the second to last deck, the mid deck here.
Well, perfect. I'm already there.
Go for like a bucket of water as soon as I hear them say,
Sure.
then head in the direction of the cries.
Okay.
I would be on deck.
Oh, right. Do you have your snowballs handy?
Actually, I want to cast Ray of Frost on it,
Nice.
on the fire,
Okay.
in the hopes that that'll put it out. I don't know if it'll work.
All right. Give me a second. It's another one of these tests like the storm. There's a bunch of different skills.
Oh dear.
This is a dangerous flame equivalent to a large campfire or multiple smaller fires ignited at once. So I'm going to give advantage because of the
You can just do it in the big
spells. What? Why would? I guess that's probably because some of the guys take damage. All right. So there's a carpenter's roll that needs to be made to after the after effects of the fire, but we'll worry about that afterwards. All right. So Chris grabs a bucket of water. Brian, you cast what was it?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. All right, make an attack roll.
I already did.
Oh, you did. Okay, I'm like buried deep in the compendium about all these fire stuff.
He critted it.
Oh yeah. How much roll damage on it? Okay. All right. It's not a lot of effort to put the fire out. And in fact, because you Ray of Frosted it, I will say that you cut the time to put it out even in half beyond that. Osbright got a 12. Why you've got Bless going still? Right. Oh. Okay. All right. I need to roll something for the captain. And I need to roll something for the surgeon as well. Amanda, make another intimidation check. I don't know why that's on here. I guess that's how you give orders to the crew.
Yelling at them? That seems terrible.
I know, it seems mean. All right. His... Right. The,
Okay.
The fire was relatively easy to put out, but by the time anyone got downstairs, a couple of the sailors had already been burned, and it had done some more than cosmetic damage to the ship itself. And between the burned sailors and the cosmetic damage to the ship, the hull has suffered... I'll take a note of this. 24 damage. It's supposed to be other components, but it's all below deck, so I'm not going to do that. But it wasn't a total failure, so we don't have any morale penalties. But the ship has some somewhat permanent fire damage and is going to need a dry dock repair. Like some of the flames burned through to the outside, which you can't do much with. They would have put out because it's wet, but whatever. I'm streamlining the rules. But because of this fire, the next day, on day 17, a brawl breaks out between the crew members. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So make a persuasion check. Okay. $29. All right. I'm gonna say before the brawl even starts, you hear a guy accuse another guy of being the one who knocked over the lantern, and before the first fist can be thrown, you kind of interpose yourself between the whole brawl and urge cooler heads to prevail.
Everyone de-escalate.
De-escalate the situation.
God damn it, exactly. Wow.
I mean, unless you want to have a friendly fist fight, but
He's Aww.
Besides, I think with the exception of Dura, we all bring sharp, pointy weapons to fistfights.
True. Mm-hmm. But she's still sick.
And she's been really sick.
We
She's
play some
starting,
bets.
she's starting to hate this whole trip. She goes, all right. So on day 23, so you've been out for 3 weeks. You catch some of the sailors occasionally talking about how they're starting to wonder if this was a foolhardy expedition. Maybe they're about to sail off the edge of the world.
That's not how worlds work.
This can't. This maybe wasn't such a good idea. Why did I sign up for this? And word gets around, truthfully or not truthfully, that some of the supplies that got burned up in the fire were some of the foodstuffs.
Oh no.
And so you get a sense that the crew is getting a little antsy.
They set the water on fire.
But on day 3, the lookout shouts, land ho.
You're a hoe.
And the captain kind of makes an angling just to scope it out.
Let's go.
And from the waterline, you can see what looks like a 6 or 7 mile island with some mountains in the middle. And the captain calls you over, Avora, and he says, "Look, I know it's gonna take a few days, but I recommend we swing over by that island, let the men have a few days on land. Maybe we can get a serious look at the damage that the ship took. There's trees on that island, so we might be able to get some supplies. Maybe there's some more fresh water while we're here."
I agree. I think the crew could use a pick me up.
All right. So they bring the ship around to this little island that I made this morning.
Isn't it?
And I think I'm going to stop right here because I didn't think we'd get this far, and I want to add some stuff to this island. Unless people are really annoyed with the fact that I just said I want to stop here.
It's a pretty little island. Yeah, it definitely needs more things.
How dare you stop early? Oh no! I want Hunter to be able to catch some of the ship voyage.
The island looks great.
It needs a dragon.
And a castle.
And a dungeon.
And a mountain.
And a lich.
And food.
And a terrace.
We can't eat those.
What is it doing?
Or a rock.
Oh, that's
Well, you
right.
can. I don't
There we go.
recommend it though.
Is it better?
And the Kraken of the Blue
Cat
Lagoon.
Tastes like chicken.
That looks like a sock puppet. This island I made. Now that I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah. No, I can't unsee it.
Man, trying to
Why
eat
did
those
you
other
say
little
that?
islands.
I know. Why did I go and say that?
Look at all these snacks.
Stack. Yes. All right. Well, I am gonna stop here because you're 23 days in, and I want Hunter to at least be able to participate in some of the ocean-going voyage.
Ooh, those of us with exhaustion still have it.
No. No, after a long rest, once you gain your sea legs, you lose the exhaustion. Sorry, I should have said something.
Okay.
I reset my hit points. I assumed
Yes.
it was like another week.
Yep, days later. Yeah, as the ship pulls into the, into a cove, I guess, and everyone goes ashore, the men immediately want to set off into the deeper island to try to find something that they can kill and barbecue instead of eating dry rations. And so that's where we will end it, as the island is explored.
All right.
For snake.
Yeah. All right. Good game. I don't know. For some reason, I felt like the ghost ship would take a little longer to get to. I thought the storm would be a little bit more difficult. I think the hardest part with these rules, they make sense. It's narrating them. It's the same problem I have with skill challenges.
Right.
I want it to feel organic and not feel like we're playing a board game or something. All right, everybody, I need these 4 skill checks. Who wants to roll the skill checks? But that's how these things come across.
Right.
But yeah, there's rules in here for random hazards, and hazards cover everything from weather to crew problems like fires, brawls, murder. So what I did this afternoon was I just rolled every day of the trip, and then tossed some rolls into the thing to see what would happen. So
Nice.
yeah,
I like it.
cool.
Cool.
Could have been longer. Could have been more prepared.
Sounds cool.
I like it.